And for those of you who don't know, I own a gym, I own a cryotherapy center. I'm now starting this brand, Absolute Operator, for Wildland Firefighters, and to give back 15% of the proceeds, as well as I am a Wildland Firefighter on a Helitack crew, meaning I work directly with large helicopters. Like, we're always in the mix and getting requested. And it's May, almost end of May, and shit's taking off quick. What's up, savages? Doing episode 002. There's been a lot that's gone down. It's been a super crazy week. New shirts, training hard with Helitack, getting ready for the 2022 fire season, and trying to get Lucifer up and running. Let me show you some of the highlights, some of the lowlights, and check this shit out. So, with shirts, so far for the month of May, I've got 4 shirts that have sold and 2 online training programs. So all in all, we're about $340 gross in for the first month. Not bad. I spent $35 on a boosted post on Instagram to obviously gain more traction and get more eyes onto the product. Some of the biggest challenges of starting a brand is where to spend that small amount of cash flow that you have, obviously to reinvest it, but reinvest it into what? So obviously the biggest thing is to yield a bigger profit, right? So when screen printing costs quite a bit. What I'm gonna switch over to is I'm going to start buying my shirts bulk. Then I'm going to start heat pressing. And then there's this brand called TKO out of Florida that does heat press, like fucking unreal work, looks just like screen printing, but I can get a heat press transfer for legit 80 cents full color, and it looks just like screen printing, and most can't tell. So making that switch, there's a small investment, but I will recoup a huge amount on the back end as far as my profit goes. That being said, and this is where you start changing the game, and one of the hardest things that I am encountering is time management. And I am having to be a micromanager when it comes to my time and available time into all time that is available. I'm either working out to continue to get into better shape for the season, or I'm having to then split that with getting adequate rest. Say that 3 times fast. And again, right, like performance is everything, as well as business performance. So it's this constant struggle, constant juggle of having to have each day planned out. And if you don't have a planner, you're gonna continuously miss the mark on where you're trying to go. And it's the only way that I'm able to continue to push progress is having my time so fucking dialed into every minute. And I mean it, every minute. You can ask my wife, she thinks I'm crazy, but I get mad when I deviate from my schedule. And that's how you need to be. Look what just came in. Been waiting for these, super excited for these. Here's the front, clean. When it comes to making content, you can pay a videographer, you can pay a photographer, you can pay to have models, but in the very beginning, you gotta get creative, and you need to be creative because it's your vision. So how I create all my content, no joke, is through my GoPro. I get my pictures off of GoPro, I make my videos off of GoPro, I edit through GoPro, and all I use is my phone. It's gonna take some time. You're gonna definitely need to do some research on YouTube on as far as the GoPro model you have, and then the GoPro settings you need in order to capture what you want. And then you need to have an editing platform, some form of subscription software or something like that. too often people want to be perceived that they've made it, and they don't want to show the journey or the struggle or where they're coming from. And I think that's where, if you're building a brand, where you can really tie in and build and scale faster, is connecting your audience with what's going on. So they continue to see the forward progression, they continue to see all of the mistakes you made, and they're more invested, they're more connected, and therefore they trust you more because they see it, and they'll buy from you more. It's not fucking rocket science, but it's just putting yourself out there and not giving a fuck what people think. And trust me, there's gonna be plenty of people who tell me, hey bro, you're probably doing this wrong, or you probably do things better. Cool, learn from it, earn from it. You know what I mean? There's a few ways that you can support me and help show me some love, right? One, subscribe to my YouTube, help me to continue to just build and grow that. Two, subscribe to my YouTube and subscribe or follow me on my Instagrams, I'll post that. Three, right, subscribe, follow, and buy something. Show some support, you know what I mean? I'll repost it. Take a picture of yourself in the shirts that I have, and I'll repost that all day. I'll show love if you show love, you know what I mean? And if this brings you any value, share it, like it, something. And the more that we get this out there, the better. And stay tuned, because we're only gonna continue to grow, and we're only gonna keep doing better and better dope shit, you know what I mean? All right, savages.